Yunshui, given your global experience, I would like to get your input on what Mohammed and Tony have just discussed regarding how they address heat loads in the efforts of reducing energy consumption. Feel free to discuss how various telecom data centers in other parts of the world are also dealing with these issues.
Yes, I think free cooling now becomes one of the mainstream topic or the theme of this industry, is try to take advantage as much as possible of free cooling. I think this kind of effort started like 10, 15 years ago, maybe firstly from Europe, specifically from the mobile network, where they have a high volume of small sites with a relatively low heat load. And there is a huge challenge when they were using mechanical cooling, a challenge on the services, challenge on the power consumptions, all these kind of problems. So they started looking for the solution of free cooling. Just as Tony mentioned, all these kind of technologies, algorithms, the variable speed fans applied to the free cooling technology. But on top of that, I would like to emphasize on, if you're looking at the future of the industry, in telecom, we're talking about 5G. In the data center, we're talking about AI, machine learning, all these type of technology transformations. The heat or the IT load definitely is increasing at exponential rate. But how we address the cooling, I think eventually what AIRSYS has a strong belief in, the future will be 100% free cooling. So this is one. So we are actively, very aggressively working on various solutions, talking about 100% free, no matter what kind of heat load, no matter what kind of equipment, it has to be free cooling. So this is one. And I think another technical aspects we're looking at is now everything we're talking about is more or less related to room cooling. So you put the equipment into the room and then you're cooling the room. So this is the existing scenario of cooling. We believe the future will be equipment cooling rather than room cooling. So it means equipment will be cooled by a kind of free cooling technology. So the room, you don't need to cool the whole room. So that's another it's a direction of the cooling. And then the last but not the least is maybe other than technology related to cooling, either rooms or equipment, we may also looking into other aspects like operations, how we optimize the full operations across the infrastructure, cooling specifically, or we're also looking some new financial models to help the telecom customer or data center customer relieve this kind of, financial, we call it burdens or challenges, with some other alternative solutions. Yeah, so Jack, that's my some adding points to this.
Great,
yeah.
Thanks for your response, Yunshui.